I've been with my husband for 4 years. After 3 years, he proposed, and we made the decision to marry on our 4th anniversary. Our anniversary also happens to be my sister-in-law's birthday. She's always hated it and makes sure to mention it at any given opportunity. After getting engaged, I completely immersed myself in planning the wedding and sent out save the dates to everyone. A couple of days later, my sister-in-law called my husband and asked if we were being serious. She started screaming down the phone at my husband, saying how he's basically stolen her birthday and she would never forgive him. She said she was going to have a really big party for her birthday on that day, but now, because we inconveniently decided to get married on her birthday, she couldn't. She was going to be 24, so it's not a big birthday. I did consider changing the date, but we both decided it was a special date for us. She's apparently always got in her own way, and their parents always side with her as she's a master manipulator and spins everything in her favour. How they don't see it, I don't know. When she realised we weren't going to change the date, she tried to get his parents involved, but they told her it was too late to change the date of our wedding, and we would probably sing happy birthday to her at some point during our ceremony, which they didn't tell us. We only found out later, after my hen do, as they confessed that they just wanted to make her happy. Fast forward to my hen do, we were all talking about the speeches, and she casually mentioned that she couldn't wait for everyone to sing happy birthday to her. Me and my friends started laughing, and she started ranting, calling me disrespectful and cruel to make fun of her in front of my friends. I didn't even want her there, as she could be really childish, but my in-laws twisted my arm and paid for her. I got really serious and told her that it wouldn't be happening, so she went in a huff and left. For the rest of the hen do, she was quiet and didn't really participate. After that, she didn't mention her birthday again, so I thought she'd finally gotten the message. Boy, was I wrong. Just after the ceremony, which was beautiful, we all took our seats ready for the speeches. All was going great until the MC announced that there would be a surprise speech. She stood up looking as smug as pie as they started singing happy birthday. Everyone looked really confused but started singing along. Then the unbelievable happened. The venue manager wheeled our wedding cake down with candles in for her to blow out. As a sister of the groom, they took her word for it without even thinking to ask me. She took out the knife to cut the cake, but before she could, my husband jumped up shouting, "Don't you dare," taking the knife off her. Instead of stopping, she scooped up a handful of cake and threw it at him. He told her to stop embarrassing herself, so she grabbed another handful and threw it in my direction. This time he shouted at her to stop and told her to leave. So instead of leaving, she pushed the entire cake onto the floor. My stomach just sank as I tried to hold back the tears. I've honestly never seen him so angry. His best men pretty much picked her up and escorted her outside, waiting until she got into the taxi. Once she left, we tried to make a light joke of it and carried on with our celebration, but it would be forever tainted. Her parents left shortly after and missed our first dance just to make sure that she was okay. I'm really angry and upset. It's been around 5 weeks since the wedding, and I just don't want to see her, and I've got nothing to say to her. I don't know how I'm going to handle family occasions going forward. His parents have asked if we would be willing to forgive her, and said that she had a moment of madness, their words, so we can move past it. Then they even had the cheek to tell my husband that he needs to apologise for the way he spoke to her in front of everyone, when she was so fragile. You couldn't make it up. He refused and asked if he would get an apology for a little stunt. They actually said that she doesn't need to because they've already apologised on her behalf, and she was really upset that her birthday had been taken up by the wedding. I mean, she tried to ruin our wedding on purpose. How can I get past this? Well, I know what I would want to do, but it wouldn't be worth time away from my family. She's clearly always got what she wanted, and still does as her parents already excused her and want you to move past it. Like, what the hell? Why the hell would your husband apologise for that? She's the one who needs to apologise. I always wonder, how can people come from the same family and be completely different? So obviously, when she realised that she couldn't manipulate you, as she does with her parents, she took things into her own hands, just to show that she can get whatever she wants. It was clearly premeditated. There's no way that I could forgive that. She's a grown woman and should know better. No wait, she does know better. It's almost as if she's proving how much her parents will back her up. Distance is the key here. How often do you see his parents? Is there a way to see them without ever having to see her again? Because I would avoid her at all costs and continue with my life. So guys, what would you do in her situation? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe.